Let's start with everything. Let us begin with the obvious. Let us begin with the obvious. Tex believes it not playing Trent at all. That ball from Cinderella was outrageous. Let's start with the actual obvious. Player of the tournament, Lamine Yamal. Wasn't his best game today, but there is no doubt he's got player of the tournament. At 17, Lamine Yamal,
because my lord, he stunk so bad every game I tuned into bar, maybe versus Holland,
if we
where he was decent
go
at best.
a little bit back,
He should look into college or something.
Not quite that far back, I don't tweet that often. I picked to win the young player of the tournament. I was certain of that one. He will win player of the tournament, as he completely deserves. Williams was better, I disagree. Over the course of the tournament, Lamine Yamal. Man of the match today, I don't know about you guys, for me personally, I'll probably say Carvajal. I'm torn between Carvajal and Nico Williams. You can give it to Cinderella as well, to be fair, he was good. I'm not hearing Olmo. I'm going Carvajal, me personally. I thought he was brilliant. He played a role in both situations, and defensively he was unbelievable. I give him man of the match. The Chelsea players made the difference in the final. Palmer coming on and scoring, Cinderella, incredible tournament, outrageous tournament, and then gives the decisive assist. Cold. Lamine Yamal, player of the tournament, and young player of the tournament. He will become the first player to win both awards in an international tournament. Never been done in the World Cup, never been done in the Euros. The closest we would have seen would have been Pele in the 1958 World Cup, but they were not giving out the official awards at that time.
It went to Rome and now it went to Madrid. Life is so good, I love life.
Yes. Yes. Flop of the tournament, 100%, without a doubt. Flop of the tournament. Listen, I love him, but there will be questions to be asked. Because ultimately, for the PFA player of the tournament of the league to head into this tournament, there was a lot of expectation. I still believe ultimately the root cause of the problem is Gareth Southgate, 100%. However, Philip Foden, without a doubt, flop of the tournament. He was the one with the highest expectations heading into it. Fabian Ruiz was incredible, but the problem with Fabian Ruiz, he'll go back to PSG and he'll play under Luis Enrique, whose style of play doesn't suit him at all. Can we also say, chat, those of us that watch La Liga, we're not surprised. But I was a little bit worried because he's not played this tournament. He had to come on for the best player of the team. He came in and he was unbelievable. Like, completely dominated England's midfield. All this talk about what reverses Rice, yet again, what we've learned today is what we've always knew. The English players, pundits, or sorry, English fans, pundits, premtards, they overrate their players. They overrate players to levels which they're actually not on. Like, he came on. Declan Rice today, all this talk about Declan Rice, he couldn't get a sniff in that midfield. He couldn't even get near. You'd think when Rodri comes off, Declan Rice will come on and he'll take charge of the game. He had a good first half, Declan, don't get me wrong. Second half, completely vanished. Kobe Mino's young. I'm not going to pick on him, no fucking way. But it's the kind of same to some degree story. There's still levels in this game, you know, like still levels. And the Spanish midfield was a complete joy to watch in the entirety of the tournament. He wouldn't. Lamine assisted in the group stages round of 16, quarter, semi, and Euro. 100% man of the match. 100%. Gordon not coming on. I said it at the time, and I said it time and time again. Now, I want to know what the reception is, because go back to the start of the stream, and there's a reason on purpose I said it before. And I went out on a limb, and I was second guessing and doubting myself at some point, because Spain should have put the game to bed, and all of a sudden England came back, and I'm like, fucking it. But I said everything at the start of the stream. That's why I said it at the very beginning. I said everything at the very beginning because, unlike English fans, I don't want to be reactionary. And the English pundits will do the same. With Southgate, you're never going to win anything. He can manage for another 25 years. He can have 3 golden generations. He will never win anything. You will never win anything. And you will once again big up all the results that he's got, and you line up all the achievements, okay? Tell me one team you've beaten that you were not supposed to beat. Every single time, when it matters, it's over. And it's the same story, and I said at the very, very start of the stream today. This is a manager who it took him 4 games to realize, 4 games, that Kobe Mino is better than Conor Gallagher and Trent as a midfielder. It took him 4 games to realize that.
This generation is golden. Literally every position has a great name and great subs.
100%.
Yet Southgate is unable to bring even 50% of their potential. Since last Euros, it was obvious, yet they kept him as a coach. Pathetic and sad.
It's the same story. And more importantly, right? And it's been a common theme with England and it's a common Southgate team. Watch the difference. First half was kind of dead, right? Feeling out process. Second half, watch how Spain came out in the second half. Watch how England came out in the second half. That comes from the manager. De La Fuente was 100% berating the Spanish players for the way they played in that first half. Southgate, I can promise you, and I'll bet money on it, he praised the team for the way they played in the first half. And you could see it immediately when they came on in the second half. England came out, and they've done this, not just in this game, by the way. They've done it against Netherlands, they've done it against Slovakia, against Switzerland, against everybody. And yet again, they score, they get the equalizer via pure individual brilliance. Absolutely nothing to do with Southgate. Can you tell me, look at all the goals England scored in the knockouts. Please tell me, in the tournament actually, please tell me where does it come? Where was a proper goal for England? In the group stage against Serbia, the cross deflected, right? In the game against Denmark, the goal you scored, it deflected. Against Slovakia, individual brilliance, then a set piece. Against Switzerland, individual brilliance, yet again by Saka, who took the team on his back and done something on his own, solo. Against Netherlands, penalty that never was, and then fair play. You scored a goal where it came from his subs, and I praised him for it, because that was a goal that came from his subs. Today, yet again, pure individual brilliance. Like, there's no team goal, no identity. Look at Spain's goals compared to England. It's night and day. It's night and day. It's so funny because Chiellini was. Do you remember the one where he was pulling Jordi Alba and shit when they eliminated Spain? But yet again, I'm curious to see what they're gonna say. I'm curious to see what the pundits will say. I think it's one of the reasons I think Spain probably can't go all the way. That's not aged well, has it? Oh my days, that has not aged well. Yes, we'll be live for the Copa America final as well. Tag.